Hey kids, do you like this Nemo movie? It's one of my favorite movies. I love it. Do you watch Toy Story? Do you like it? Yes, here we have Bahubali. It's a blockbuster movie. Children, are you all puzzled at why I'm talking about movies without teaching a lesson? Because it has a relation with our today's lesson. We are going to discuss about different genres in our lesson today. Do you know what is a genre? Genre is nothing but a style or a category of art, music or literature. If I give the examples of different literature and music genres, most of you may not be able to understand. So, I'd like to make you understand better about these genres through movies. As we all are familiar with the movies, we shall discuss this with movies. Basically, we have fiction and non-fiction movies. Before discussing that, we shall know what is a fiction. A story that did not happen in real life is a fiction. These fiction stories describe imaginary events and people. A story or a writing that is real and factual or that actually happened is non-fiction. Non-fiction is quite opposite to fiction. Examples of non-fiction is any textbook you read in school, such as a science textbook, history textbook. In these textbooks, only the factual things are discussed. Fiction is further classified into different genres like fantasy, historical fiction, mystery, realistic fiction, science fiction, etc. Have you watched these two movies, Ashwadhama and Hit? These two stories deal with puzzling crime scenes, especially a murder. So, this is a genre of mystery. The next is fantasy. It is an imaginary story that contains characters, settings, or events that are impossible and do not exist in the real world. Let's look at a few fantasy movies. Ega, Alice in the Wonderland, Finding Nemo, Toy Story. All these are examples of fantasy movies. We can see animals talking in this sort of movies and doing some magic which is really impossible in the real life setting. The next is historical fiction. Stories that took place in the past and are characterized chiefly by an imaginative reconstruction. Bahubali and Saira Narasimha Reddy are the best examples of this fiction. There are many added factors in this sort of genre than that of the real incidents. Look at the picture. Shivagami holding the baby right up in the water, though she was completely submerged. This is an example of imaginative reconstruction. Let's see realistic fiction. It is a genre consisting of stories that could have actually occurred to people or animals in a believable setting. Examples are Shatakarni and Raktacharitra. These two are picturized on the actual incidents occurred. Mahanati is a biopic, a story based on the real life rather than fiction. While a biography is a person's life story, especially published by someone. This biography is picturized as biopic. Let's see science fiction. These science fiction stories deal with imaginative and futuristic concepts such as advanced science and technology, space exploration, time travel, aliens, etc. Smart Shankar and Robo 2.0 are the examples of science fiction movies. Let's understand the science fiction a little better. Have you watched the movie Smart Shankar? In this movie, the hero has dual memory, like a phone that has dual SIM. The memory of the police officer is transferred into the hero, Ram. Transferring one's memory into another, it's all related to science and technology. Any imagination that is related to science, technology, space exploration, time travel, aliens, etc. is a science fiction.